All right, agents, listen up. We're diving right in. Your mission, and you should definitely choose to accept it, is to decode the critical intel behind launching products that don't just sell, they make a serious, lasting impact. That's right. This briefing is just for you, the marketing apprentices at Kent Business College. Think of this as your top secret intel before you're deployed out into the field, so you're going to want to pay close attention. Because, let's be honest, that's the real goal, isn't it? Not just to launch some product, but one that people will be talking about for years, one that becomes legendary. So, are you ready? Let's get started. So here's the setup. You're a brand new marketing agent. Your objective today? To master two of the most powerful tools in our entire arsenal: packaging and new product development. This briefing is your complete field guide. Okay, our first mission objective is to get to grips with what we call the silent salesman. This is the element that can speak volumes without ever saying a single word. And I'm talking, of course, about packaging. Packaging is the silent salesman. Just think about that. It's the very first thing your customer sees on a crowded shelf. It has to grab their attention, communicate what's inside, and convince them to buy it, all in a split second. That's a huge job. So, how does it pull all that off? Well, it has 5 key functions. It has to offer protection, give information, promote the brand, provide convenience, and, this one's a biggie these days, sustainability. Let's look at some real-world examples. First up, promotion. The Coca-Cola bottle is so iconic, you could literally identify it in the dark, just by touch. Now that's not just a container, is it? It's a legendary piece of branding. It just shows you the power of a really distinctive design. Color is another incredibly powerful tool. I mean, this exact shade of purple, it just screams Cadbury chocolate, right? The connection is so strong that they actually fought in court to try and legally own that specific color. That's how vital it is to their brand. And now for sustainability, which is a massive deal today. Walker's Crisps faced this huge public backlash about their non-recyclable packets. It forced them to completely adopt their strategy, not by changing the crisps, but by changing the wrapper to line up with what their customers valued. It just goes to show you that packaging isn't just a box, it's a core part of your whole strategy. All right, agent, you've mastered the silent salesman. Now for your second mission, creating the next big thing completely from scratch. Welcome to the highest stakes world of new product development, or NPD. Now, this isn't about getting lucky, it is a very structured process. Think of it as a 7-stage mission that takes you from just a little spark of an idea all the way to a full-blown market launch. Trust me, most ideas don't make it to the end. This process is how you find the winners. So where do great ideas even come from? Well, sometimes they come directly from your customers. Walker's Do Us a Flavor campaign was absolute genius. They got thousands of ideas and tons of free publicity just by asking the public what they wanted to eat. Simple, right? After you have the idea, then comes the business analysis. And this is the cold, hard reality check. You might have the best idea in the entire world, but if the numbers just don't add up, if there's no clear path to making a profit, the mission gets scrubbed right then and there. And if your idea makes it all the way to the end, the launch, well, timing is absolutely critical. Take Greg's launching their vegan sausage roll in January. It was right when everyone was talking about trying vegan food. It was a total masterstroke. It perfectly captured the cultural moment and became a viral sensation. Okay, now it's time to open the case files. Theory is one thing, but the real learning happens out in the field. So we're going to analyze one massive success and one truly spectacular failure. In this corner, we've got Dyson, the innovator who completely changed the game. And in the other corner, we have Colgate, the toothpaste giant that decided to get into frozen dinners? Yeah, you can probably already see where one of these is going. So why did Dyson succeed so spectacularly? Because James Dyson found a genuine customer problem. Vacuums lose suction. And he followed a relentless process to solve it. We're talking over 5,000 prototypes. That is not a lucky guess. That is the NPD process in action. It's a brutal, systematic path to innovation. And the failure? Colgate, frozen lasagna. It's one of the most famous flops in all of marketing history. Why? Well, because nobody wants to eat a lasagna that reminds them of minty fresh toothpaste. The brand just could not stretch. It's a classic case of not understanding your brand's boundaries. All right, agent, your briefing is almost complete. Let's pull all this intel together and make sure your field kit is packed with the key takeaways from today's session.
Okay, here's what you need to remember. Your packaging is a super powerful sales tool. Innovation is a disciplined process, not just a shot in the dark. Always listen to the market and test your assumptions. And most importantly, focus on solving real problems for real people. And please, for the love of all that is holy, avoid launching a product that completely confuses your customers, like, a toothpaste-branded lasagna.
So as you head out into the field, I'll leave you with this final thought. The greatest products, they aren't just clever or new. They solve a problem that genuinely matters to someone. So look around, listen. What problem are you going to solve? Mission complete. Good luck out there.